everybody. I'm Sir.
I'm Adam.
And I'm Will. We are
Working Title.
Plan B has failed.
Guys, we are back. It is that time. Spy Family, Season 1, Episode 8, The Counter Secret Police Cover Operation.
That's a mouthful.
Last on, Young Love.
failed miserably.
Failed.
We tried as hard as we could to get Sweet Little Anya and Lord Damien to be friends, but he has pride in him,
Yes.
and we could not win through pride.
And Lloyd doesn't trust Anya at all.
But Lloyd is learning that he needs to be a good father, and that's how they'll win this mission.
Mm-hmm.
So, y'all, if you like this video, you know what to do. Leave a like, subscribe if you want to stay tuned for more Spy Family content. Leave a comment down below specifically about your thoughts on Episode 8. Did you like it? Did you not? How are you feeling about the season as a whole? Favorite character? Let us know. Favorite episode so far? Let us know. Most importantly, go check out our Patreon as well. Oh, you thought I was going to tell you about where you can find this? No. Check out the Patreon if you want to support us. It's important so that we can keep doing what you guys enjoy, our reactions. If you don't enjoy it, then I guess don't support it. Why are you even here?
No. Forced love.
I could care less. But for real, check out this show because we don't own it, and then come back and watch us. We're going to get started.
Bah!
Same.
Say the same thing every week.
ではこの問題の答えをアーニャホージャー君
Come on. You got this.
She's been studying.
3/3.
全
That's
然
quite well.
Oh.
She did that so confidently too.
Lady we met last time.
The one before it.
In about 4 months. Oh,
Oh
shit.
no.
よ問題ありません
嘘下手になった提供者がやられた
Oh.
敵の締め付けが厳しくなっている
Shit.
用心しろ黄昏町交機関は手強いぞ
And this is clearly where the boy works, the counterintelligence agency. Yes.
ジム・ヘイワードだな
Jim
スパイ
Hayward.
行為の嫌疑で貴様を連行する
あ
スパイ
Spy!
忘れてました1年間もどうしましょうなんか後でここに電話するって言ってたらしいですよ
Yikes.
そうでした弟くんってイケメン
Yeah, he is. Yeah, he
So
is.
cutie.
ユー
He's
リは
got
と
some
ても
weird
可
ass
愛
hair
いです
though.
Love his hair.
私ばっかりで
役所から持ち出したファイルの種類
Oh.
取引相手の名前と特
Oh, dude, this is the guy that sold the women information.
いつどこで何回やった
Damn.
家に返してくれ
スパイ狩りや市民の監視などが主な仕事。任務のために
Oh!
は盗聴、脅迫、拷問を日常。
あとは誰
That is him.
Mr. Yuri.
はい頑張ります
Mr.
年
Briar.
ぐらいの20歳。
20.
男はだって可愛いじゃん、ユーリ。
Isn't he adorable? It's like a cute
って
puppy.
言ってた
こんにちはヘイワードさん
私は何も喋らないう
ちのはねあなたと同じ市役所勤務なんですよ
Should I be scared of this guy?
ヘイワードさん
ちょいお前こんな重要な証拠写真今までどこに
Oh, so he's known for a
提出
while.
忘れてました
He's known for a while.
相手の男は西側の人間ってこと以外は何も知らない
Dude.
その男話し方やみそうですかでは
That wasn't Twilight in the other.
黄昏という名に
Oh,
聞き覚え
as I say that.
誰だって
西側のスパイです変装の名
Master
人
of disguise.
この国を混乱に陥れる悪の
This world falls into
う
chaos.
ちの天敵と言っても
False.
Natural
そいつ
enemy.
の逮捕に協力できれば
デタラメも出たら罪が増えるので
Oh, he's
た
serious.
だ女と遊ぶ小遣い欲しさにやってただけで悪気はないんだ
あなた奥さんいますよね
あんたも
Red life.
We must
ちょっ
understand.
と貸してくれよな
I don't think you're getting off the hook, dude.
No.
You're dead, man.
汚れ仕事をしているなんて
Oh.
知られたくないからヘイワードさんあなたの仕事は国家反逆罪だ
The man seemed like he's pretty effective at getting what he wants.
姉さんを愛している
Just your
僕は
sister.
姉さんのいるこの国を守るためだったら何だってする
Oh. Alright, I did not expect him to be like this.
Wow.
Dude, he's literally right on his, like, tail.
Yeah.
Ugh. Or trail, whatever.
ボンド
man. Is Yor gonna have a
あいつの銃の相談する
Eventually,
Lloyd or Yuri?
そうだ
Yes, she's learning. 2/8.
よくそんな単語知ってるなアニメで例えれば理解しやすいのか
Yeah, she also gets to learn about you too.
大変ですロイドさん
He has 2/8 bullets of 2/8.
Look, did you see her face too?
His arch, so the brother is his arch
His
nemesis.
natural enemy is coming to his
大丈
door.
夫です
Literally
この時のために
and more
仲
metaphorically.
睦まじい夫婦セットを用意してあるので
Love.
Yes, yes.
父と母イチャイチャしてません
They are flirting.
あらもう欲しい
We'll agree Tunky too.
仕事が長引いてるみたいですね
So cute.
She
Man.
is. Aww.
She tried. She tried so hard.
つい勝手に
Okay.
やってしまった
He's very happy with his sister.
でもなんだって姉さんは1年もの間結婚したことを教えてくれなかったんだまさか僕に紹介できないような極悪人だ姉さんがこの国からそれは配偶者であっても同じだ
Shit,
ロイド
dude.
こうじゃ
Lloyd.
姉さんを脅かすクソ野郎だったら即刻牢にぶち込んでやる
貼り付けた笑顔や虚勢で本音を
It'd
隠
be
す
amazing if he recognized him immediately.
そうやって世界はかりそめの平穏を取り繕って
Oh.
And
I
then his
love
eyes.
this.
Damn it.
ウィンザー外相は6日ウェスタリスのブランツ外相と会談を
Oh, dude. Just as the leaders are meeting.
こいつが姉さんの夫にふさわしい
The Karm family are worthy of sisters.
私がその
I love how everyone in the show is keeping something from something.
Yeah.
Like, she doesn't know that he's a secret, or he's a part of the Secret Service.
迷惑がかかるかもしれないし
He doesn't know that she's an assassin. Like,
弟に余計な心配をかけたくない
you know, and they don't know that he's a spy, and they don't know that she has telekinetic powers.
Yeah.
私とっておきの言い
If
訳
they share the truth and then say they also fell
ユー
in
リのこと
love.
は私がそれはもう忘れてたからです
Oh my god.
That's the worst option you could have gone with. The worst option you could have gone with.
結婚のこと伝え忘れてたのを
I thought I'd forgotten. He just keeps breaking glasses. Look,
he's
そう
that.
いうのならそうなんだねごめんよ
納得した
男は姉に対する理性を持っていなかった
goes out the window. Alright, thank God.
Just welcomes every other
普
character.
通なのか
Oh man.
Ooh.
お待たせしまし
Is
た
that salmon with like mango
姉
glaze?
さんと楽しいひととき
This guy's obsessed with his sister.
邪険な態度ばかりとっていては姉さんに嫌
It's
われ
gonna
る
be
かもしれない
delish.
形だけでも
ロイドさんの料理美味しいでし
Oh
ょ
yeah.
He's a good cook.
料理ごときで簡単に
The win me over you, villain.
Villain.
貴様の薄汚い本性を暴いてや
Expose
るよ
you.
夜さんはダメですよ
Yeah, you can't control your drinking.
何度目の仰せで交際へと至ったのですが
Oh,
結婚の決め手は
なんだこの尋問のような感じは
I feel like it would
ジャ
just
スト
be
呼び合ってい
better
るので
to share the exact truth
夜と
with a little spice of
僕です
love.
さん付けなのにね姉さんはまさかロイロイとかロッティとかちょっと
Oh, he doesn't know they have a kid.
I haven't gotten that
気づ
far.
かれて
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Anya's not on that.
She's sleeping.
Oh my
Yeah,
God.
dude.
They both have drinking
酒
problems.
癖が悪い
No,
Yeah.
they don't.
そういえばユリ
でもそうだね
Wow.
Wow,
美しい
that's
街だった
awesome.
これは
ああそれは
ヘジャー通りの店で買ったもの
ヘジャー通りの専門店でな
Look at him, he knows all the talking
分か
points.
ったでしょ
おー
一つこの話は真っ赤な嘘
Yeah,
まして
he
やカルパティアの
knows.
店主は今息子に店を任せているこのワインも折からの不作で300ダルクに値上げの警戒をしていた外交官
Alright, I'm glad that Lloyd knows.
Yeah.
断片情報からさせこの男の
Genius
所属は
Floyd.
国内
Lloyd.
傍聴機関
Lloyd.
ワイズのですだが
Incredible.
姉さん遅いなバイトまだ終わら
Yeah,
ない
murdering people.
Oh.
This young.
じゃーんユーリが欲しがってた図鑑セットです
What?
バイト代
She got that from somebody she murdered.
姉さん
What psychosis is this child living?
僕のためだけにボロボロにな
She's
る
always bloody.
Yeah.
あんたにその役が務まるのかロッテ
Lloydie.
いやいやこれは弟をごまかすための演技ですから。
彼女も僕にとってももう家族です。たとえ槍が降ろう
All these acts are becoming reality. I don't know.
男は堂々とした嘘をつく
Well, maybe not.
隕石だと
Meteors?
なら防いでやれる自信はあるか隕石
But
実は
oh my lord, what is with this guy?
He's unreasonable when it comes to his sister. So he literally pictures scenarios where he would have to use spear or defend her from spears. Guys.
No.
結婚して1年も経っているのに
Oh no.
触れただけで本当に
Kiss. Now's the time. Prove it.
何言ってるのいつも
What?
ラブだよ
Kiss.
そうですよ。
Consummate right now.
Go in the bedroom.
The Viking way. Everybody must watch.
Kiss right there.
Kiss right here and now.
同士なら1回だけでいい
I love this.
それで僕も納得するできないのなら役所に婚姻の撤回
Your, I mean, Anya might come in.
どうするいや冷静になり俺はウェスタリス一の諜報員黄昏これまでに
Look at the speed in which he's processing all of this.
Yeah.
作戦が円滑に進むのならば
Do it. Do it. Yes.
偽装のためには
Come on. Oh, these two beautiful people being in love.
Anya.
Oh, really?
Why is he trying to stop the kiss?
Because he's nervous. He
He
doesn't.
doesn't want his kisser to kiss anybody but him.
What?
Incest.
That's.
I think it's that.
I hope not.
Yo, that was episode 8 of Spy Family. Bigger introduction to Yori.
Yes. Than the little cliffhanger last time.
Is it weird that I think their names should be swapped?
Yuri and Yor.
Yeah, Yor just sounds like a guy's name to me.
I just know too many Yuris
Yuris
and Zeros that are guys.
Yeah.
So I cannot understand that one. But Yor, I mean, I don't know. I've never even heard of a name called Yor
Yeah.
until this
Yeah.
show.
Mm-hmm.
So, let alone Anya. Anya Capone, perhaps.
I always think of him when we do the show, honestly.
And then Lloyd, I've heard of a Lloyd. I've heard of a Forge or two.
What was it, Anya Capone?
The Zeppelin pilot in AOT.
Oh. Oh, right.
It's just like the
My
chill
bad.
guy that's like not Yelena from Zeke's group.
Yeah, the one Marlan trainer that is not Yelena.
The only black character in AOT
Yeah.
alive.
That talks.
So Yuri got a bigger introduction today. He is a well-known, young, up-and-coming Nazi, essentially. I don't know what you want to call them. Westania? Westalis?
No, Ostania.
Damn, man.
You always say the wrong one.
Damn.
The secret police.
Yeah.
So
He's
our
one of the
show's in
secret
Westalis.
police. Our guy
Lloyd is from Westeros.
is from Westalis. The show is
We're
in
in
Ostania.
Estonia.
Got it.
And that's who Yuri works for.
That's where she's from.
I was totally joking. I definitely knew that. But
Do it with me. I think I'm actually like blinking both eyes. There we go.
yeah, good job.
I got it.
But yeah, we finally have gotten to meet Yuri, who is a part of the secret police, the what do they call it? Something intelligence.
Bro, there's so many names.
I mean,
There are.
they're basically the people that catch the spies in the country.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Counterintelligence.
He's
sorry.
very good at his job because
Yes.
our Estonian intelligence have just discovered that the guy in those offices was a spy, and it seemed like this guy has been on the running case for quite some time.
Yeah.
And has just waited for maybe to learn more, maybe see if that guy has other spies he's working with.
Yeah.
Like, he was ahead of the game, and everybody's like, "So you just held the information this whole time?"
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
You know why? His
He-
sister.
That's true. And he's very, seems like he's a sweet, cute puppy dog, but he takes his job very seriously to the point that he is not afraid of violence, and
Death
he
stares.
is on the hunt for Twilight, who is his natural enemy.
He's kind of funny because he's supposed to be like this big antagonistic force so far for the show. He's kind of like
Goofy.
I mean, he fits perfectly in the show where like he's supposed to be a super amazing person, and he also has these like really not childish personas per se, but like contradictory personal type. Like all these characters are lacking like certain social
Cues.
cues to like know how to conduct themselves.
Yeah.
In the most obvious way, like of course, as a spy family, you should be able to kiss your wife.
Yeah.
It shouldn't be a thing that's
touch
challenging.
hands. We shouldn't.
I don't want to.
Okay.
I'm a professional spy. I can't. But he fits right in the show,
Yes, he does.
especially with his obsessive love for his sister.
Yes. Easily. It's like the most like spy family thing is just him existing in this show. But he interrogated the informant that sold the information about the women in this country, which is what Lloyd used very early on to identify Yor as a candidate.
Yeah.
And which means also that he is literally like right on him. Like he's
Yeah.
not far off. Like the trail is very warm still, and he is right like behind Lloyd.
See, when he showed those pictures, it didn't show the figure he was giving the information to. That's why I was like, is that Twilight? And then he says, have you ever heard of Twilight?
Yeah.
What's really cool about this, it's just the show has a tendency to have, like I always say, very capable people. But what's really great about this trio now is it's almost like they all are on the hunt to get something done, but they are all missing one fundamental element, which should be the most obvious like element. Our guy Lloyd was able to figure out that this guy in one single interaction is a part of the intelligence that he's working against.
Yeah.
I don't know if it was before this meeting or during the meeting that he was able to put all this together, but it seemed like he had like he should. The wine, like it was a testing ground to see what type of person Yuri is, and was able to gather intelligence on who Yuri was. But can't put two and two together to know that his sister, who has shown very obvious things of being an assassin, he can't see that. For Yuri, he is the perfect guy to hunt down Lloyd, and yet right when he is presented in front of him, there's a lot of things that would be probably red flags that you should be able to identify because the marriage feels fabricated. There's something about him that feels so perfect that he doesn't want to admit that he's perfect. Like,
Yeah.
you should be like, oh, that is Twilight, the perfect person right in front of me. And then you're...
It's just in between them.
She has been a part of both their lives, knows who one of them is, and has all the evidence to know who Lloyd is. But once again, it's those cues that are just not there for the story to get to that point yet. For some one day climactic moment,
But
when all the truth comes out. Well, it's just crazy.
Yeah. And the only person that's like figured anyone out is Lloyd at this point. Like Lloyd, like nobody, like Yor hasn't figured out Anya, her brother, or Lloyd himself. Yuri hasn't figured out either of these two of what their real, jobs are. That's not true. Anya knows all because Anya can read minds. But Lloyd has picked up on, like what his true job is, or what Yuri's true job is specifically. So it'll make for interesting. But I feel like it was you. I don't think I was the one that said it, but like they're like when we got introduced in the last episode and saw the dude that he worked for in the preview, I was like, oh, this is obvious. Like this dude is going to be the arch nemesis of Lloyd at this point, and it's going to be a problem, and it's probably going to tear Yor apart, or she's just not going to be so fucking oblivious that she doesn't know that either of them are like. It's going to be like a Mr. and Mrs. Smith situation, except it's a Mr. Smith and Mrs. Smith's brother sitting across the table trying to murder each other, and Yor's just like, I'm here. Little Anya.
What could be really cool about the next episode is if Anya wakes up, because she's aware of who both of them are. I don't know if does she know that her mom's an assassin, or that she just does cool things? I know she knows her father's a spy.
She knows that the mom's a killer. I'm not,
Yeah.
She never specifically said assassinating, but she knows her mom's a killer.
So she knows those occupations. If she comes in with Yuri too, and Yuri starts to have some thoughts out loud, then Anya, who is the type who just shares things openly, can say something that makes all three of them have to figure out what that meant when Anya just said it out loud. Like, does she know something? Like, how will Yuri respond if something about him is exposed out in the air for the other two to have to react, or for him to have to play off because Anya's spilling the beans for everybody?
Yeah.
What's also cool, I was thinking about it with Yor sitting on the couch and Lloyd, like how Lloyd, when he had to confess his love, she was like shy about it. It would be really cool if the show progresses and we learn that they both knew the whole time who each other were, and it still didn't matter to them. Like, it was more of a, not that they weren't capable, but they denied it to themselves because they actually fell in love with the idea of what they were becoming with each other.
Yeah.
Like, if a spy and an assassin knew the whole time, but because of the mission at hand, they decided to just let it pass and see how it progressed, and then lie to themselves, and then in reality fall in love with them, the idea of them.
Yeah.
AKA actually falling in love.
Mm-hmm.
True.
I was gonna say, like, what if Anya walked into the room one day? I don't know. What if she just walked in the room and was like, "You work for the secret police. You're an assassin. You're a spy."
Yeah.
And then I was also thinking, what if Anya walked in and was like, "Uncle Yuri," and he's just like, "I don't accept this kid either."
Yeah. I don't accept him either. Get her out of my sight.
Well, that is the thing. That's like what I was saying, like, how will they react? And then I realized as you were saying that, we do have this spy show that they watch, so they can all just pretend it has to do with what she's watching the show. Like, that's how the show has ways of excusing everything, is like, even today, like,
spy.
2/8 bullets, and he was like, how'd you learn those words? Is he talking about 2/8 or bullets?
Pretty sure bullets.
No, the 2/8. Because he's like, oh, you're actually learning, like, in class. Because they were doing fractions at the beginning.
I wasn't sure, because her school's advanced, so you'd think she would have to learn and know about 2/8, but the term bullets shouldn't be in her vocabulary.
Well, I mean, she does watch the spy show.
But they have bullets in the show?
She talked about, like, 3 weeks ago, or a couple weeks ago we were watching, she was like, I want Bondman's gun. Like, literally just openly said that to Lloyd.
But
or in some fashion.
What was Lloyd's response in this, though? Wasn't he like, oh, she probably learned that from her TV show?
No, it was
No,
like,
it wasn't
no, he didn't say it like that. It was kind of like, or it was something like, oh, she's been watching that show a lot. Or like, oh yeah, I forgot the spy show was like her favorite thing.
Yeah.
But did she not say when she was at school, like 3/3 or 3/4?
She did.
Yeah, but she didn't understand the concept of it. Like, she got the answer right. Like, she was saying, like, okay, how many bullets are in a gun, or in his gun? And he goes, 8. And she goes, so he's got 2/8 of his bullets left. And he goes, really? Whereas today, it was like 3/5 and 2/3. What does that equal? And she goes, 3/3. That's 1. So, like, you know what I mean? Like, she didn't understand the concept of fractions prior, but now, with relation to the spy show, she does, and that's why he said...
She's like me. She only can learn through things she enjoys.
That's true, yeah. That's why he was like, oh, she can actually learn through the spy show. Like, I need to use that starting soon.
Probably smart. That's actually... Maybe he will... Just like the castle, where he has to put on a performance about being a spy, but is actually a spy, he will have to be like, let's do spy missions through math.
Yeah.
Like, it pulls out his weapons. Now, this is a fake gun, real gun. How many bullets? And then, like, makes her become a master at math. Find a way to make her science improved as well.
Yeah.
But through that gateway.
Yeah.
That'd be cool. And she would become at a gun.
Yeah. I love that the Briars are drunks, or rather,
they can't hold
their liquor.
Yeah.
So great.
He got drunk immediately. It was like
he had
a glass.
Like one thing and was gone.
Yeah. But he also was like freaking out, like,
Lloydie! Hated the idea that they have nicknames, like cutie names for each other.
Yeah.
Lloydie! I like the animation they did for that, where he's like shaking, trembling.
No!
I love that. He was like, do you think you're a man enough to be my sister's husband, Lloydie?
Lloydie?
Lloydie.
What the fuck? He was like, yeah, what?
Or the
meteors.
Or the
I
idea
never thought of meteors.
that's the thing.
I thought of spears, but not meteors.
You think it'd be crazy, but for somebody who has to love his sister so much that he's pictured scenarios where he'd sacrifice and think of how far he can go to defend her, that he believes those scenarios could exist because he loves her so much. But if a meteor came realistically, he knows he can't do it. But if this man's a man of his word and seriously loves my sister, he must be super impressive if he can take on a meteor and I can't.
Yeah.
My love is now insignificant.
Yeah. Which, in fairness, though, he did call him a liar.
He did.
He was like,
So
"Oh,
did the narrator."
liar." And he was like, wait, he's reading through it. But that was for the, like, I love you part, too. Yeah. Why do they have to, like,
Fake it.
fake the kiss? Or no, why do they have to not show us the kiss?
Yeah.
Why is that the cliffhanger?
Well, because it looks like we're not getting the kiss.
Well, hold on a second. We're looking at, it's the very end of the episode with the preview for the next episode, and we're looking at Yuri. Looks like he's stopping them from kissing. He has a cut on his face.
So something happens.
So something happens.
Yeah.
And also, Lloyd is sitting on the left. I'm assuming that's Lloyd, and now Yuri.
It would be really funny if, like, he stops the fight, or, like, stops the kiss. They start to get in a scuffle and start to beat each other up because he doesn't want them to kiss. And then he's like, okay, you can do it again. No, wait!
Wait, don't do it!
So it's like a second attempt at the kiss after a fight already went down.
What I was gonna say, it looks like now Yuri, or Yor, is going for the kiss.
Yeah.
The lead.
Yeah. She'll lead him in.
But she's blushing a lot.
Yeah, because she is into him low-key.
Yeah.
On the nail. He doesn't care if Lloyd's actively involved because he's worried that Lloyd might be an abuser and that he has to make sure that she wants the love.
Yeah.
That she has to initiate it.
Yeah.
Which is even better.
I still
she
want.
is not active for it.
I still want Anya to walk in the room.
I want her to walk in and be like, they're flirting. And then I'm like, no! We're not!
With a bedroom that says yes,
Yes,
yes, yes.
Yes, heart. Oh, man. Good episode.
Yeah.
That food looked delicious.
Mango with salmon with mango sauce.
That looks so
That's all I'm
good.
saying.
The king of cooking. Lloyd Forger himself.
He was like, "There's no way this dude's cooking could be."
Oh, man. Y'all got anything else?
I'm excited for the next episode.
Same.
Episode 9. I wonder how many episodes it'll go to. Your average anime is 12 episodes.
So, y'all, thanks for tuning in. As always, we love y'all. Say what up in your native language. Like the video, share it with your friends, and we're going to punch it.